Today, Switzerland is famous for chocolate banking and an almost legendary neutrality. Nestled between France, Italy, Germany, and Austria, it's the home of the Red Cross and a country rarely associated with war or political chaos. When we think of Switzerland, we think of calm, order, and peace. But that reputation hides a deeper truth, because Switzerland was not always peaceful, unified, or even a single country. In fact, what we call Switzerland today is officially known as the Swiss Confederation. A clue that this nation was not born overnight, but assembled slowly through conflict, compromise, and survival. With 4 official languages, a population of roughly 8.6 million, and a landscape shaped by mountains and isolation, Switzerland's story begins long before the modern era. From ancient tribes to imperial rule, long before Switzerland existed, the land was home to Celtic tribes known as the Helvetii. These lands were later absorbed by the Roman Empire, bringing Roman roads, cities, and administration. When Rome fell, control passed through various Germanic tribes, then to Charlemagne, and eventually into the vast structure of the Holy Roman Empire. It was under this loose imperial authority that the first seeds of Switzerland were planted, the birth of the old Swiss Confederacy. In 1291, 3 small alpine communities, Uri, Schwyz, and Unterwalden, formed a defensive alliance. Surrounded by powerful neighbors and facing increasing instability, these cantons agreed to cooperate on defense, justice, and economic interests. This agreement, recorded in a federal charter, is widely recognized as the symbolic beginning of Switzerland's national journey. The alliance proved successful. By the 15th century, it expanded to include Lucerne, Zurich, Bern, Zug, and Glarus, transforming a local pact into the old Swiss Confederacy. Defying the Habsburgs, expansion brought attention and enemies. The most dangerous was the Duchy of Austria under the Habsburgs. Repeated clashes erupted throughout the late 14th century, including major victories against Austrian forces led by Leopold III. Another decisive moment came in 1388 at the Battle of Naples, reinforcing the Confederacy's military reputation. But the most important turning point arrived in 1499 with the Swabian War. The conflict pitted the Swiss Confederacy and their allies from the 3 leagues of the Grisons against Austria's Habsburg rulers and the Swabian League. After months of fighting, the war ended in Swiss victory, effectively granting the Confederacy independence from the Holy Roman Empire, even if it remained legally tied to it on paper. Humility and religious division. In 1515, Swiss confidence met its limits. At the Battle of Marignano, Swiss forces were decisively defeated by France and Venice. The loss ended the myth of Swiss invincibility and marked the end of territorial expansion. Soon after, the Protestant Reformation shook the Confederacy to its core. Influenced by figures like Martin Luther, Huldrych Zwingli, and John Calvin, many cantons embraced Protestantism, while others remained Catholic. This religious divide led to internal wars, including the wars of Kappel and Wilmergen. Yet despite bloodshed, the Confederacy endured. Shared interests proved stronger than ideology. In 1648, the Treaty of Westphalia formally recognized Swiss independence from the Holy Roman Empire. Napoleon enforced unity. Swiss independence didn't last long. In the late 18th century, Napoleon Bonaparte invaded, dismantling the old Confederation and imposing a centralized French-style state. This experiment failed. In 1815, the Congress of Vienna restored the Swiss Confederacy, reaffirmed its neutrality, and admitted new cantons including Valais, Neuchâtel, and Geneva. Civil conflict and the modern state. Peace returned, but unity was still incomplete. Religious and political tensions resurfaced as Catholic cantons favored tradition, while Protestant regions pushed for a stronger federal system. The conflict culminated in a brief civil war. The Protestant side prevailed, and in 1848, Switzerland adopted a new federal constitution, transforming the Confederacy into a modern nation-state. Inspired partly by the United States Constitution, the Swiss system emphasized federalism, canton autonomy, and direct democracy. Later revisions in 1874, 1891, and 1999 strengthened these principles. One remarkable feature allowed citizens to rewrite the Constitution entirely if needed, a powerful expression of popular sovereignty, neutral, united, and modern. Throughout the 20th century, Switzerland remained neutral during both world wars. It joined the Council of Europe in 1963 and the United Nations in 2002. While it never joined the European Union, it maintains close ties and participates in the Schengen area. Today, Switzerland is a multilingual nation, predominantly Swiss German-speaking with strong French, Italian, and Romance communities. Its constitution dates to 1848, yet many trace its true origin back to 1291. So, how was Switzerland formed? The simple answer is through time. Alliances, expansion, independence, invasion, restoration, civil war, and constitutional unity. But the deeper answer lies in necessity. For centuries, the cantons sought autonomy rather than unity. Only when internal divisions threatened survival did the idea of a federal nation take hold. Religious conflict, foreign domination, and civil war taught a hard lesson. Unity was not optional, it was essential. And from that realization, modern Switzerland was born.